Okay, here's your update. It's been 3 games for the Lakers since I've updated, and LeBron is now at 37,655 points. He's 732 points behind Kareem. Still closing, still chasing it down, still putting up lots of points each game. Now, I also want to mention Kevin Durant in this video. We'll get to him a little bit later. He's got 26,437. He just passed John Havlicek and Paul Pierce, who are each at 26,395 and 26,397 respectively. James Harden passed Charles Barkley, who we talked about last video. Charles Barkley was at 23,757. Harden has now moved past him and just needs to get past Allen Iverson, who's number 26, and then he'll be at Ray Allen at spot number 25. He'll take that spot away once he passes Ray Allen's 24,505. Westbrook is going to come up and take Charles Barkley's 23,757 here pretty soon. So, let me show you, since I last updated, the Lakers played the Celtics. They lost by 4 points in OT. What a thriller of a game. I watched the highlights, and then you also had them win. Lakers won against the Nuggets, and Lakers won against the Wizards. I should have went and watched this game live with my buddy instead of the Sunday, December 4th game, because this game was so crazy to watch back on the highlights. But how are you going to know how any game is ever going to go? But if we would have held out and went to Capital One Arena on the 18th last night, would have been a wild game. I'm sure the audience, the fan energy was probably mega in the arena last night. So too bad. At least we caught a game. At least I got to see LeBron play live. But obviously, this December 18th one was the one to see. So we will start this off with a shot of LeBron here playing against the Wizards, like I was saying last night, and just want to show you one shot of him putting up a high, bank shot off the glass. He jumps up real high, and as there's no way anybody's going to get up there in time and block that shot, so he lays it up and off the glass. And after the ending of this Wizards game, he's now 732 points away, and just crazy stuff that we're seeing. Of course, so many players are scoring more and more points in this new era of the NBA that we've been in for a while, but it's cool to see. Now, moving on to Kevin Durant, he passes John Havlicek in this, I believe, with this shot, this jump shot against the Pistons, just also within the last night or two. And it's this because this jump shot here, it's hard to track it down the highlights because the highlights don't show every single shot that each player makes during any given game. But there was only 4 points scored at this point, and he scores this jump shot for 2. So Kevin Durant was, if you backtrack on the all-time points, so after the Pistons game, he ended up being at 26,437. But I tracked down that he scored 43 points that game. So if you backtrack, before the Pistons game, he was at 26,394, 1 point behind John Havlicek. So that makes me think that 2-point jump shot put him just ahead of John Havlicek, but still 1 point behind Paul Pierce. And thus, his very next bucket, which would have been this one here, he drives into the lane, gets around like 3 defenders, and left hand lays it up and in to pass Paul Pierce by a single point on the all-time points list, and then drops another 39 points that game. And I believe KD had a huge third quarter. So that's what I wanted to show you. The all-time list continues to shift around a little bit with the likes of LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, who still has not put up any points in a little while, Kevin Durant, and James Harden almost making himself known on the top 25. Russell Westbrook not too far behind. Very cool stuff to see in our lifetime. Take care. See you in the next one.